You know, by the way, I didn't show this. We have to show this to this guy. This is the Nigerian guy. This is the Nigerian guy who was killed in Bamenda.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. This is exactly the guy. This is the Nigerian guy who was killed in Bamenda. Yeah. And I forgot. I didn't see this picture. I would have shown it to them. I told them that Nigerians were getting killed, but I didn't show it. I didn't see the picture.
That's the Nigerian.
Yeah.
He was killed in Bamenda.
In Bamenda.
Yeah, bros, I bet take your support. Yeah, man. I'm able activist.
People are just going.
I don't know if these guys are under some scare, but that's always been their norms.
Derek, you're not alive now.
I am.
Or when we're not active.
No, at least people are still coming, so.
Okay.
What time is it?
So we are here with almost all of our leaders. You can see in Tumfor, Bo Herbert of Mowix is here. I mean,
We have limited
he
time.
has actually put it out very powerfully. He just spoke with 3 Nigerian authorities here, and they have received the electronic copy of the petition already. So they're waiting for the hard copy. I'm sure in a couple of minutes or thereabout is going to be here. Yeah, we know the turnout is a little bit quite timid, but we are certain that some other people are going to be coming. The rains and the weather is quite bad. We also have Chairman Kwanga that way, and you can see this is right in front of the Nigerian embassy here in Washington DC, and of course this is Chairman Kwanga. Oh, of course, it's right in front of the embassy here. So that is how serious it is. We're here today, so we've gathered to commend the efforts of the Nigerian government for taking care of Southern Cameroonian refugees in Nigeria, and also to petition the Nigerian government to respect the decision of the High Court of Abuja, so Federal High Court Abuja, and so basically quite a very timid turnout, but we gather that many more people are coming. You can see how determined a lot of people are. So we're going to shoot this video in segments, and this is probably the first segment. We're going to have you know, another segment most likely when we have the authorities coming to receive the petition.
They never talk.
This is
the only time that you see them talking is about this talk.
Siseko Christmas. Ebini is also here.
And I have my let people see that I carry banner too. Siseko's carry banner.
Of course.
They don't just sit and eat goats in the house and all that kind of
And
stuff.
Prince is carrying the president.
When it comes to the revolution.
So I mean, sometimes you know people have been fidgeting around that. We see a lot of people who share stuff and make a lot of noise on WhatsApp and Facebook, but you don't see them when it comes to the real thing. What's going on? Because how can you have 2,000 people commenting on the show on Facebook, and then when it comes to a mayor protest, except the one who say that of the 10 leaders and the other 37 who are held in detention, they hate all of them. I think that will probably be the reason. Otherwise, we don't understand how people can move. And just to let you know that JC Etambi of Scope is here.
Oh yes, proudly.
Yeah, so now she has an idea what Eric is talking about. that's great. And we have our sister here too, now coming all the way from Bamenda. Oh yeah? Okay, that's great. So she's from Mezam County, per se. Oh, from Boyo. Boyo County. All right, that's great. You know, now we have the the idea that everybody who comes from the northwest just usually will say I'm from Bamenda. All right, that's great. All right. Okay, of the northwest, or what you call the northern zone of southern Cameroons. Or you can see the president, the spokesperson of Morix. Of course, Southern Cameroonians have continuously, the few days, applauding them for their wonderful initiative to come together as, as a team to work for the betterment of the people of Southern Cameroons and for the revolution. So we have some Ambazonians, as you hear shouting there. Some are arriving. So we are certain that
you should meet Jeff McCoy.
Okay.
He's the producer of Ambazonia Calling.
Oh, Jeff McCoy.
Jeff McCoy.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
And he's our partner on Africa Freedom Network and Missions Tribune.
Wow.
Which is a newspaper out of West Virginia.
So you can get Ntumfoy Herbert introducing Jeff McCoy, who produces Ambazonian Calling. Yeah. We're not going to the nitty-gritties, but I want to say it's a program that has good quality, although sometimes people will have differences in terms of content, which is very normal. So thank you.
That's the most democratic thing to happen.
It's nice meeting you.
That's part of just putting it all out there so everybody can have an open debate about it.
Thank you so much.
And Jeff is the one who did the piece on the comparison between the American War of Independence and the Ambazonian War.
Okay.
And what our boys were doing on the ground and why it was so similar and why the courage was just so out of this world.
Wow, that's great. Thank you so much, Ntumfoy. But you are here, one of the leaders. I mean, you've come here, it's cold. We expect to see many young people here, but you have come all the way from Maryland,
West Virginia.
From West Virginia.
Yeah.
From West Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've driven all the distance to come here. What's your take about those who are not here, but they make probably a lot of noise on social media?
No, no. This is not attacking season. It's over. This is time for us to get together, work together.
But what do you think? Why do you think they are not here?
I would say first, the cold is here. The rain was here this morning, so it was a discouraging factor. But when you consider that our people live in the forest and have to deal with this cold and mosquitoes and the bullets and the fire and the threats on their lives, there is not a good excuse at all for anyone not to be here. And I believe that there is not a single workplace in the United States where you could not take a day off or a few hours off to be at the rally. This is a time when our people need to show the world that indeed this is what we hunger for. Especially now that the House of Commons, the government of the UK is being put on the spot and being questioned about their responsibility. Especially now that even France is rallying the 37 other countries who are asking the government of Cameroon to be held accountable with respect to the human rights violations. This is when our people need to step up and make sure that we kill this elephant. And we bring it home to Ambazonia. And for those of us in the diaspora, because our people at home cannot speak, we have got to find our voice and find it 2 times over. We have to speak for ourselves and speak for them and realize that because there's a gun over their heads, it's not possible for them to speak as loudly as they would wish. And therefore the responsibility is for us.
Thank you.
To let their voices be heard.
Thank you so much, Ntumfoy. We're going to come back to Ntumfoy from time to time. Thank you, McCoy, for showing out here. I think it's quite very tough weather, like Ntumfoy Herbert was saying. Let's talk to Siseko Christmas really quickly. Siseko, you're out here, it's quite cold, very crazy weather, but yet the population is timid. At your age, many young people around the DMV area, they are not here. What can you really explain for that?
Well, you can see this is the diaspora, right? This is the spirit of the diaspora, and that's why I say sometimes some of these people don't have any right to be ordering people on the ground on what they should sacrifice, because they cannot make the sacrifice themselves. The fact that they sit here and talk big book and big grammar is not fighting revolution. I mean, if many of us who are here, we have call off work right to be here. If people cannot make those simple sacrifices every now and then, it's a long time we've not been out for demonstration. But for us to be here and just a few people and all that kind of stuff, doesn't make sense. We don't really feel, it's as if we are just desensitized when we see the bodies of our comrades, our children littered all over the place.
Thank you.
So I'm not really, I don't have much regard for our people in the diaspora. No commitment, they just talk. And they want our people back home to be sacrificing with their lives and locked down for 10 days, 20 days. It's nonsense. We don't have any right to be ordering the people on the
If we cannot sacrifice,
we cannot make the simple sacrifices here. We move around with clowns as leaders and all that nonsense. I have no time for it.
Thank you. Okay, that was a very candid opinion. And so we have a whole lot of people here, you know. All right. And Chairman Kometa has just come. So.
As you can see, we're here. You can see the leaders. See what's going on in southern Cameroon. You see our leaders captured. You see, this is Sisiko, who was captured with all the other leaders. You see what's going on in southern Cameroon? We are here in front of the Nigerian Embassy. We are here to protest for the release and the release of all our leaders in the dungeon of La Republic. You can see the leaders are here. It's so disheartening that look at what dictator Biya is doing.
We are here for a purpose. We are here.
Look at what the dictator Biya is doing. Killing our people back home. People who are peacefully protesting.
Nigerian government to respect the verdict of the Abuja High Court.
Look at. So we are here to tell the Nigerian Embassy to release, tell the La Republic to release our leaders, to release all our leaders, to release.
You understand?
You see? So we are here.
The Bible says when two or more are gathered. But we are more than two now. And that is to call upon the Lord. Now we are just calling upon one man, Buhari. He's not even anywhere close to the Lord. So we can
this is what is happening in southern Cameroon. Look at this is what is happening in southern Cameroon. Look at the La Republic military is killing our people. Look at the photos. See these are our women. Look at say no to annexation. See?
No.
This is what's going on in southern Cameroon.
Nigerian
You see, this is even
southern Cameroon.
a Nigerian who was killed in Bamenda. So this is too much. We are here in front of the Nigerian Embassy. We are here to protest for the immediate release of all those who have been put in jail. All our people who have been illegally jailed, those who are from who were taken from Nigeria, illegally taken from Nigeria. We're here to tell the world and Nigeria we're here in front of the Nigerian Embassy to tell the ambassador, the Nigerian ambassador to the United States, to tell Buhari to implement, to respect and to implement the verdict of the Abuja High Court. That's why we are here to demand the immediate release and return of our leaders to Nigeria. So we are here. You can see the Saudi Cameroonians. You can see, we have our Saudi Cameroonians. They are here. Everybody is here. Ambazonians, they are here. And
it's also 11 to 2 p.m. What time is it now?
you can see.
1:59. We don't have much time. We don't have much time.
Okay, thank you so much. At this juncture, the leaders of the Southern Cameroon's independence movement, they are going to hand the petition. This is Chairman Kometa of.
We're still struggling, still going through the genocide.
So they are handing the petition at this juncture. We're going to try to get all the moment. You have Chairman Kwanga, Chairman Kometa, and of course there's Ntumfo Boy Herbert.
But yeah, it's really to make an appointment to meet him and talk with him, not today, but we need to. What we can do for that? You can even ask Mr. Hamza. You're going to set appointments with that? How are you? Yeah, you're okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye. My commander. Okay.
So
Petition. I mean, we're asking the federal government to respect the decision of the High Court judgment and implement the judgment. And we also like to have an appointment to meet with.
Not today, of course.
today.
Trying to seek an appointment to meet the ambassador.
Okay.
Sometime to talk with him on a one-to-one.
Okay, first of all, on behalf of the ambassador, we have received your petition, and we assure you we will deliver it to him for onward transmission. We will deliver it to him. And about your appointment, you can, if you want an appointment with the ambassador, you write to the embassy. You can send it to his mail. When you send it to him, he will print it out and give it to us. Then we process it, and whatever the ambassador says, if he approves, then we'll send the response back to you. We assure you this will be delivered appropriately, and we congratulate you. Thank you very much. We just hope that as you are conducting yourself peacefully, it will up to the end. It will be peaceful. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
thank you so much, sir. Just one quick question for the press before.
Sir.
I know you are not sometimes
you very
permitted to talk. My name is Eric Tato. I'm the publisher of National Telegraph. You've just received a petition from leaders of the Southern Cameroon's independence movement that's fighting to restore what they call the state of Ambazonia. The Nigerian government obviously understands and respects the same laws that they have put in place. What could be the reason why the government will be taking time to respect a decision that's coming from its own court? I know here you must have probably some particular answers to these questions.
Well, as I told you, we are not permitted to talk to the press. This is your question. I will forward it to the government. Whatever we convey to the government, we'll convey it to our principals. Yes, we are not permitted to speak to the press on this, but we'll convey it to our principals. Whatever they say, we get back to you. Yes.
Thank you so much. You want to introduce yourself really quickly? At least we know you don't want to talk, but people will be interested in.
I'm the Minister of Political, Embassy of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Washington, D.C. Yes.
Thank you very much.
The Architect Chancery, Embassy of Nigeria.
Thank you. And you, sir?
I'm Mohammed, Chief Security of the Embassy of Nigeria.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, what you can do?
God bless you.
Yes. Put an envelope and bring it here. Okay. Any day tomorrow, next week, for Monday. And then you're walking around.
Thank you very much.
Address and everything is inside. We'll call you for appointment.
Thank you. Thank you,
What
sir.
you guys are doing, and good luck.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You've just followed I think, the the Nigerian authorities have been very receptive to the poor of Southern Cameroon.
Could I show you something?
And
it's a little shocking thing, but I talked to you about Nigerians being killed in Cameroon. I'll
Yeah.
show you the picture of just one of them. It's here. This is a Nigerian citizen.
When I see these things, it's
Yeah.
automatically
Yeah.
But it's going to be okay.
When I finished speaking with you, I turned around and I saw his picture, and I said I really needed to. He's just one of them, but it's just horror. Thank you, sir.
It's going to be okay.
that's Tumfobo Herbert presenting the Nigerian that was killed some time ago in Bamenda by the regime of Mr. Paul Biya Bimvondo. You can already see, so ladies and gentlemen, I think at this juncture we intend to make this video very short, brief. I want to thank everybody who is sacrificing, who is out here. And you can see these are the 12, or rather the 10 leaders. There were actually 12 who were arrested, or people prefer to call it kidnapped, in Nigeria. And on the 5th of January 2018. And today, 5th of April 2019, that's January, of course, February, March, April, almost 15 months after. You can see them, His Excellency Siseko Ayokabe Julius, as they will prefer to call him. You also have all the other leaders from Tassan Wilfred, Barrister Yame, you have Bless Shufai, Barrister Bless Shufai. In fact, there are 10 of them, and there are others who are also held in various detention centers. You have the chairman of the Southern Cameroons, SCNC Council. Of course, Mr. Kometa is here. There is Chairman Akwanga for Socadef, as you know, and Tumfobo Herbert of Morix. We also have the section of the economy and finance for the interim government, Tabanyan Brado, is also here. It's quite a timid turnout, but it's just exactly what people intended. You can see the security men out here trying to make sure that they keep guard. But normally it's their duty. They're always around the embassy, so it wouldn't be news that they're here. One, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. This is Eric TATAW. I'm signing out for National Telegraph here at the Nigerian Embassy, Washington, D.C. Bye for now.